So we're gonna move to our next presenter. We have Yoko tonight from Recent Spaces. She's a senior artist there, and she's gonna share some really cool renders, simulations, and all things CGI with us. Hello, Yoko.
Hello.
Nice to meet you virtually.
Nice to meet you. Hi.
Hi. We first gonna play the show reel of Recent Spaces.
Yeah.
And then we'll hand it over to you to present your beautiful work.
Cool. Thank you. Okay. Right. I'm just gonna share a screen with you. Right. Everybody can see the screen. The logos. Yeah. Okay. Okay. I'm gonna start. All right. Hello, everyone. My name is Yoko from Recent Spaces. First of all, Team 3days London, thank you for giving me this great opportunity tonight. Very happy to be here.
Thank you for coming, Yoko.
Hi. So before sharing the presentation, just apology. So my internet connection is not that great. So some of the video could be a bit jumpy. So my apology. Let's begin. So Recent Spaces. Oh, wait a sec. Sorry. Just, yeah, we are, sorry. Recent Spaces are industry-leading London-based architectural visualization office founded by these guys, Ian Banks and Alex York. And this is the team. Small, but all passionate artists who I really enjoy working with. Let's have a look at our representative work. You might have seen these images. Rose Hill, one of our best projects delivered in 2010, worked with Rockefeller Group and Setraladi. Absolutely beautiful. These amazing colored rooms. The collaboration with Cameron Design House. All the images are so detailed. Stunning. Striking. Beautiful. I should learn more words in English. We work very closely with the project team, developers, architects, designers, artists, and branding agency. I believe our images represent the design most effectively. You might know our service is not just still images. We also have these detailed illustrations. Fluid images. This is a unique tool to present the space to viewer and customer, which developed by recent spaces. For example, you can turn the light on and off, time lapse, control the depth of field, open the door, move the furniture. You can do so many things. And of course, 360s. We have more work on our website. Oops, sorry. Or please follow us Instagram. Now, let's move to our very recent project. The project we worked with Latham Pools, who is the largest manufacturer of the fabricated pools in the world. Our mission was producing the most realistic swimming pools. There's no designer or architect involved in this project, so we provided all the way from the design process. Sorry, something's wrong? Sorry.
No, it's all good.
Okay. Yeah, all the way from the design process to the final product for these 5 locations in the US. I would say our workflow is unique. Let's focus on California as an example. So our initial brief was this. This information shows the general summary of family's lifestyle. We also received the drawing plan, also these sketches. Next process is research. So since the style was specified as California mid-century modern, we started gathering reference image from Schuman's work. He was an American architectural photographer. His photography spread mid-century modern around the world. We learned the style, colors, contrast, and most importantly, compositions. Also, eclat homes for the house design. Reference doesn't need to be only photos. As a beauty thing. We look at everywhere. Just browsing Pinterest, Instagram gave us gorgeous inspirations. After spending tons of time for the research, as I said before, there's no architect or interior designer involved in this project. We designed all the houses, landscape, vegetations from the scratch. Then put all the essence into 3D scenes carefully. Then, this is the fun part. Composition studies. Picking materials, very simple, but make sure the client to understand what we are aiming to produce. We spend a lot of time to explore all the possible camera positions, discussing the team, address, adjust to find the best. It's really fun. Then from here is the final still be delivered. I just go through really quickly because I want to share the technical things afterwards. Each location had different family makeups, different design style, different stories. Texas has this contemporary modern style. Very nice. The family in Charlotte has 3 kids. A lot of pool toys around. Gorgeous blue and gray. This house in West Massachusetts, surrounded by beautiful trees. I love to be there right now. The retired couple lives in this gorgeous Spanish revival house. I can imagine spending time on the terrace and lying on the lounge chair, having cocktails. Okay, those are the final still images. Next, let's move to Cinemagraph. Have you heard about Cinemagraphs? So Cinemagraph is something between still image and animation. Basically, the camera stays in a position. Then some motions like water or trees, tree shadows, fire, smoke, that kind of things are animated in never-ending loop. So we were asked to make cinemagraphs for those 5 locations, which gave us massive amount of time for R&D. R&D is, I guess everyone knows, research and development. So tonight, I'd like to share with you 2 topics we've R&D'd for this project. It's same as research process. We spend a lot of time for R&D to make our images Before moving to the topic, let me quickly introduce Phoenix FD. Phoenix FD is a plugin which we can use to simulate realistic liquid, fire, smoke, mist, splashes, and more other effects. Very powerful. Okay, let's go back to our topics. The first topic is how to render animated caustics in Corona Render. All right, so this is a base max file. First, go to Render Setup in Performance tab. You'll find Caustic Solver, tick Enable, and make sure Generate Caustics from Environment is also ticked. Then, there's no water in the scene yet. Create a box to cover the swimming pool. Basic water texture setting, add a bit of blue in absorption color, adjust the distance. And this is important, activate caustics. Tick. We need a bump map on the water surface, so add Corona displacement modifier on top of the box. We use Phoenix FD water texture, which you can find from the Map tab. This ocean texture is a game changer. You can easily get realistic water into your scene. So apply to the displacement map. Now we finally got caustics. Another tip, if you want to have larger scale of caustics, just increase control by wind speed value. If you need more contrast, increase max level in displacement modifier. Lastly, let's change playback mode from linear to loop. Adjust loop length to 15. So we've tried so many ways to get this final result. Please try with your scene. Done. So the next topic. All right. So the next topic is how to animate jacuzzi water with Phoenix FD. I can talk about this topic for more than an hour, but our time is limited. So I just go through basic method, which recent space spent sometimes quite a lot of time to develop. Our team looked around, but there's no tutorials exist for jacuzzi situation. Tonight, I'd like to share with you our very own method. I made this process as simple as possible, but a bit complicated. So bear with me. So some of Phoenix FD effects, like Phoenix FD form, are not supported by Corona render at the moment. So it seems next version, Corona 6, will be working with it. So anyway, so far we set up the scene with V-Ray. So let's create a liquid shim into the scene. This will be the main controller to produce the water. Create a cylinder fit in a jacuzzi. Right-click. Find Phoenix FD properties. Then tick initial liquid fill. Now, this cylinder became the initial liquid source. Seems working. I just applied simple water texture to the liquid shim. Create another small cylinder at the bottom of the jacuzzi. This will be the source to produce foam in the water. Bring liquid source in the scene. Then add the small cylinder to emitter node. Everyone still with me?
Yes, this is amazing, Yoko. It's great.
Yes, definitely.
Okay. Okay, continue. Thank you.
Yeah, it's incredible stuff.
Thank you. So next, go to Form tab. Tick Enable. Then you will be asked, would you like to create a particle shader? Then say yes. You got this particle shader in the scene. Go to General tab. Add. then you will be asked which particle you want to add to the system. So select form. Okay, so this is our simulation. So these green stuff are the form. So there's last thing I will add into the scene to this water movement stair. So go to helpers, Phoenix turbulence, bring to the scene. Okay, almost there. Tick render as geometry Boolean. So this is the thing I mentioned before. Only Boolean can render those forms. The final simulation. So now we got this jacuzzi movement. Maybe the turbulence is a bit strong, but it works. Okay, so I hope this method helps your jacuzzi scene. All right, so if anybody has questions, please contact us by email. Yeah. Yeah. Oh, can I just one more thing? Can I add a bit? Thank you. So I've been in this industry quite long time, but recent spaces really special for me. I think tons of research, plenty of discussion with my lovely colleagues, R&Ds, being passionate. I truly believe our hard work allows recent spaces visuals to be different level. So any of videos, well, yeah, so now we can see, but yeah, if you miss any, just visit our website. So thank you very much for listening. Yes. Yep. Wait a sec. Oh, thank you.
That was amazing. Seriously.
Amazing.
Thank you
Oh my
very
God.
much.
Thank you very much
Really,
for
really
sharing
great.
it.
We're
Does
looking
anyone-
for such great projects for Phoenix for a tutorial. So if you're willing, I would love to talk to you about it. It's
Yes,
awesome.
yeah. No, I really love it.
Yoko, I would
Really
love to
fabulous
hear
work,
some,
Yoko. Fantastic.
Thank
some
you.
water
Thank
sound
you very
effects
much.
would be nice. Oh, pool sound effect. I can just hear the water, you know? It's fantastic. Fantastic.
Thank you very much.
Brilliant.
Yeah, it's very beautiful. Very beautiful.
Thank you.
Does anyone have questions for Yoko?
Any questions?
Actually, yeah, I have a question, Yoko. Actually, I
Yeah.
think the work's amazing. From yeah, to everyone at Recent Spaces, including yourself, the work's fantastic. Congratulations. And
Yeah.
the pool project, amazing as well. And the simulations, they look incredible. I mean, the question is, it must be really difficult doing these simulations and then rendering all these caustics and
Yeah.
making it look so fantastic. I think my favorite is the spa with all the bubbling water.
Thank you.
How do you do this? You know, how long does it take to do this? Is it you know,
Well,
come back a week, or is it can you get something done in the afternoon, or is it?
So yeah, we started this project in October, I think beginning of October. Then I think Christmas time, I think I was still working for making this jacuzzi thing happening. So means more than, yeah, I think I spent quite a lot of time. So yeah, so usually we can find the tutorials quite, online easily. And yeah, Chaos Group has great tutorials. I could find so many.
It's nice to be appreciated.
Sorry.
It is nice to be appreciated.
Sorry. Anyway, so yeah, we spend quite a lot of time, but yeah, finally.
I think with this kind of work, when you're doing simulations and rendering things that take a long time, like caustics, obviously it's very difficult to get feedback quickly from the renders.
Yeah.
Do you find that problematic, or are you happy to leave things going for a couple of days and then come back and then see how, see if it's working?
Well, yeah, but obviously, so we use Corona render and also V-Ray render both, and some bit takes ages to simulate and then render. Actually, simulation itself worked quite quickly. So I think the difficult thing is the balance. So once the jacuzzi, the size shrinked, we need to set all the settings. All the settings will be changed. So that part is tough, but simulation itself with this liquid simulator, it works totally fine.
Okay, well, thank you. Thank you, Yoko. Thanks so much.
Yeah, thank you very much.
Thank you.
Any more questions for Yoko? Even in the chat? Let us know. If not, then thank you, Yoko, again. It was great having you, showing your brilliant work. I think everyone on the chat was like, so awesome.